Vasily Davtashvili vs Stoyan Golanov. There are many hidden gems of arm wrestling who are just waiting to be recognized in the social media world of Larets and Alexes. Vasily Davtashvili is one such gem and a legend in his own right. Not many can boast of beating John, and Vasily has done that 4 times in a super match. This world champion from Georgia is a renowned top roller, and he's gonna clash with another titan from Bulgaria in Stoyan Golanov. What happens when 2 of the finest top rollers go head to head? Let's find out. Golanov is coming with a win under his kitty from East vs West 12 after beating Brendan El Sessa. But Vasily is another beast altogether. Hard to bet against a Georgian in Georgia, that too with a name that has Nashville in it. I go for Vasily in this one. Frank Lamparelli vs Sergey Kalinenko. After beating Matt Mask in East vs West 10, it has been a downhill journey for Frank Lamparelli since then. Having lost 2 back-to-back matches against legends like Michael and Dave, this Italian powerhouse is out for blood, and he eyes an evolved Ukrainian Sergey Kalinenko. In his King of the Table clash with Georgy Svetkov, Kalinenko gave a tough fight but lost the match. Both are hungry for a win and both look ready. Kalinenko looks tough, but there is no tough nut that Frank cannot crack. The Italian wins this one. Brad Grandi vs Bacho Saganashvili. After losing to Reno Masic in KOTT 10, this young Georgian went into hibernation to turn his stone hook into iron. Bacho is coming back with vengeance, and Brad Grandi is his target. After beating Matt Mask in Challenger Series, Brad has shown his skills and demonstrated his power on the table. The match is in Tibilisi, Georgia, and Bacho is ready. My winner is Little Lavan in this one. Alex Kurdeha vs Davit Dadekyan. Both Alex and Davit must be in a state of shock after their last performances. The way Alex lost to Big Daddy Jerry was nothing less than a surrender. The same happened with Davit in East vs West 13 against Oleg Petrenko. The only saving grace is that they lost with their right. This one is their redemption left-hand super heavyweight match, and the stakes are high for both of them. I choose Davit in this bloodbath. Fia Resik vs Malen Bergstrom. After obliterating Nikisheva with her left in a world title match in East vs West 12, Fia is eyeing another world title with her right. Considered one of the best Swedish female arm wrestlers, Fia is going to have it against a fellow Swede in Malen Bergstrom, the world champion. This is the debut match for Malen in a super match format of this level, whereas Fia is doing it since the beginning of East vs West championships. Experience and youth prevails, and my winner is Fia Resik in this one. Daniel Prokopchik vs Oleg Zhokh. Daniel lost his right arm lightweight world title to the GOAT Mindaugas Tarasaitis in East vs West 11. He redeemed his lost glory and became the left arm lightweight world champion in East vs West 13 after beating Bozhidar Simonov. He is coming to defend this title against Oleg Zhokh, who's coming to avenge his loss against Patrikios ONANI in East vs West 15. Prokopchik seems ready to defend this title, and he shall prevail in this one. Oleg Petrenko vs Patrikios ONANI. Losing to Devon was a nightmare Oleg is not going to forget for a long time. The humiliation he suffered that night is going to haunt him. And taking a match right after that, and that too against a Georgian in Georgia, is going to produce probably the worst possible outcome for the Ukrainian. Batkili has turned out to be a silent assassin who hunts the big guns. I bet my virtual money on Batkili for this 95 kg left arm world title match. Irakli Zirakashvili vs Todd Hutchings. The only thing Irakli wants the most in his life is to rub Uncle Todd's sweaty head after a win. Everyone from Prazimi to John and from Devon to Irakli wants a piece of Toddzilla. This old gentleman is the talk of town in the arm wrestling world, and beating Todd is the current hit after beating John. Irakli seems ready and confident. Levan thinks he's gonna win, and so do I. Vitaly Lalatin vs Artem Morozov. This one is for the prestigious left arm super heavyweight world title, and Artem is coming to defend it a record 6th time against a formidable Vitaly Lalatin. Levan is officially out of this race, and after this match, the winner shall unanimously be called the best left arm super heavyweight champion on the planet. Vitaly has beaten Morozov with his right, but left is a different ball game altogether. It's a 50-50 for me in this one. Michael Todd vs Armes Gasparini. Michael Todd is on a mission to become the world super heavyweight champion, with a divine intervention guiding his path, and a gladiator is waiting for him in the Colosseum of Tibilisi to cross it. Armes Gasparini knows how to counter the king's move, but this monster has a different kings this time. The stakes are too high and the bet's too big. I choose Armes, for a rematch between him and Levan is too good to resist. Devon Larratt vs Gennady Kvikvinia. The burning question of this new year is, who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
Both Devon and Gennady are eager to put a leash around each other's necks. Devon has promised to arrive in Georgia with his best shape ever, and Gennady just refuses to lose in his own country. Man, this is intense. I can't predict this one. Just clench your fists and wait for the bloodbath in Tibilisi on 15th of February. If you like my content and love arm wrestling, then like, share and subscribe. Keep healthy, keep hustling. This is Nitin Vats signing off.